Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning to another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, PFF, proves me right again. Look, I always say on this channel, everything we talk about is rooted, founded in facts and truth. And you might be wondering on this Sunday morning what I am alluding to. Let me fill you in. So, once again, we last year had one of the top offenses in the game. And we've always heard when it's come to our passing offense that our quarterback can't make all the throws. Tell me I haven't heard that. Aren't y'all tired when people be saying that? So, PFF, you know the stats gurus that have taken shots at Lamar, certain writers, and people have used to try to discredit Lamar, right, Jackson, and the Ravens' potent offense, came out with this. So, the highest graded QBs on intermediate passes, that's 10 to 19 yards in 2023. Whose name is at the top there?
Hey, yo.
Who is it? And I'm going to break this down so y'all understand just how crazy this is. Why I say and do what I do. And you know I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. So watch, let me explain. Lamar Jackson was graded 95.5 on intermediate passes. The player under him was Jalen Hurts. Player under that was Patrick Mahomes. Player under that was Tua Tagovailoa. Yep. And under that, Kirk Cousins. Now, this is last year. Everything is context with me. Lamar Jackson was doing that with a hurt, if I'm not mistaken, OBJ? A hurt number one option in Mark Andrews, right? He has to hold the ball to make that throw, right? With his left tackle being in and out of the lineup, right? And usually you would get a lot of that off play action, seam throws and stuff like that. So your running backs have to be good, right? But wasn't all his running backs hurt? Wasn't it? Tell me. Bro, this is what I'm trying to get through to y'all heads. Jalen Hurts is second. Who is he throwing to? A.J. Brown? And a Heisman Trophy winner at wide receiver? Right? Am I tripping about that? Oh, okay. And he has an amazing offensive line, right? Oh, okay, just making sure we know that. Patrick Mahomes is getting everything drawn up by Andy Reid, right? The greatest offensive mind in the last 30 years of the NFL, right? Oh, and he still has Travis Kelce, who's the greatest tight end of all time, right? We're talking about a Hall of Famer. We're talking about a top player at the position all time. We're talking about an unguardable person that has done it for 10 plus years. That's who Patrick Mahomes has. Tua, he got Tyreek. You know, the wide receiver that Patrick used to have. And he has Waddle. So what are we doing? Like, what are we really doing here? And Kirk Cousins got the second best wide receiver in the league in Justin Jefferson. Bro. The scripts write themselves. Write themselves. You are looking, and once again, at a player that is doing it with undeniable less talent. And he's on par with all of his contemporaries. That speaks to me volumes. Do you know why it speaks volumes? Because that would mean if he had a true playmaker on the outside, what could you really do? He's already one of the most accurate. And I can even say this because in the pocket, with a clean pocket, Lamar Jackson was the most accurate quarterback for, I think, the past 2 or 3 years in the NFL. Y'all can look that one up if you think I'm joking on that one too. So if he's protected, because remember, he throws darts. They're lasers. So he's definitely accurate. It don't curve. It don't go, boo, right to where it needs to go, boo, like a gunshot. Right where it needs to go. Oh, you going to aim? Oh, you over there? Oh, Zay, I see, baby. Mark Andrews, where you at, baby? That's all it is. I remember Skip Bayless used to always say he's a dart thrower. He throws missiles. This is why I said, the Ravens, I'm really hoping that everybody pans out this year because I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear those excuses this year. I was one of the big proponents on revamping the entire O-line, getting a veteran wide receiver to add on the outside because I didn't want to put all our eggs in the Bateman or even the Zay basket. Because remember, Zay was going through the off the field issues, and Bateman has been wildly inconsistent, and that's being generous even saying that. So I was unwilling to even look at it and say I was willing to say, oh, I'm going to put all our eggs in their basket. I'm saying, we need a veteran wide receiver. It is what it is. And the Ravens didn't do that. And everyone's now gambling and betting on Bateman having an absolute breakout season and Zay ascending to be one of the best playmakers in the league. That's what we're hanging our hats on. Y'all know that, right? Okay. We already got a star at at running back now because, let's be real, all our running backs have been hurt excessively, and we haven't had no defining guys that were like playmakers at the position. So there's that. So and this year, Mark Andrews will most likely be healthy, and we'll probably try to use and incorporate Isaiah Likely. And how they don't do that, it would be crazy because he's already proven his worth from last year. So these are the things that I be talking about. If you're looking at the Ravens in a whole, they haven't even maximized the talent that they've had on the team. But I didn't want to hang my hat on any of those things. Why? Because just like I said before, these guys, they've had it all already. And if you're hanging your hat saying, well, Lamar Jackson hasn't won a Super Bowl, guess what? Joe Burrow hasn't won a Super Bowl. Josh Allen hasn't won a Super Bowl. Herbert hasn't won a Super Bowl. Lawrence hasn't won a Super Bowl. Tua hasn't won a Super Bowl. Cousins hasn't won a Super Bowl. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, all of his contemporaries haven't done it either. Matthew Stafford is like 50 years old. He finally got his. So, and now he has to worry about his wife telling all the dirty laundry about her sleeping with other people and all different type of stuff to get him. And you heard the stuff that came out about that. Woo! Couldn't be me. Oh my God. So that's what I'm saying. Jordan Love, like, come on now, man. That's why I get mad about some of the stuff when it comes to, he can't throw or the Ravens can't do it this way. They can do it anyway. They're just not using it properly, nor the weapons. But we're hoping that this year they've turned a corner because this speaks volumes. It does. He's keeping up with guys that have some of the best, if not best, weapons in the entire league. Think about it. Last year, A.J. Brown was the second best or third best. For most of the year, he was second, but then he got hurt. He was the second best wide receiver last year for most of the season. It was him and Tyreek, and then CeeDee Lamb took second. Y'all remember? So we're looking at, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at a top 3 wide receiver for Hurts, the number 1 tight end for Mahomes, and the number 1 offensive play caller for Mahomes. We're looking at a top 4 play caller for Tua, right? With the best weapon in all of football, and Kirk Cousins has the second best wide receiver unanimously, I would say, and Justin Jefferson with Kirk Cousins. That's what Kirk Cousins had. Who did Lamar have to get that 95.5? A rookie? An aged superstar wide receiver who didn't play in 2 years? Okay. I'm just making my point. I'm just making my point, and everything I say is facts. If you don't like it, get close to your screen, because you know the hand stays shaking, and it's unwavering. You understand me? I ain't scared of nobody. You know that this can body somebody. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Does this impress you? Does this speak volumes to you? Does this tell you what you need to know about the pass game in and on the Ravens? Or are you still saying, nah, still can't throw. I don't believe it. He's not that good. Oh. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Like I said earlier. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Guys, we're going for 10,000 subscribers. Please tell your friends, tell your families, tell your dogs, tell your cats, tell your principals, your teachers, your pastors. You know what I'm saying? About the Wunderkind Show. And let's build this thing the right way. I want this community to not only grow, I want it to be known. I want people to be able to laugh. I want people to be able to know that, hey, we're one united front. So please, tell people, like, and if you haven't already done so, like and subscribe. And if you would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, like the new Starlink system for the bad hurricane season that's coming up, and new camera system also. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!